just want to talk.
Welcome to the second season of We Just Want to Talk. I'm Debbie,
I'm Miriam, and this is everything we want to talk about.
including Tegan and Sara.
It's recording.
Okay. Welcome back to We Just Want to Talk. We haven't recorded an episode in a very long time, like maybe a month and a half, 2 months. I'm not sure the last time. So
In May.
Was it
It was
May?
Mental
Oh yeah,
Health
because it
Month.
was Mental Health Month. That's
Yeah.
true. And then today, we've mentioned this before, but today is the topic of death. We read the book Thief for the book club, and when we were reading it, that's when we had the idea to do the topic about death. Only also because it's like a topic that affects most people. We don't really talk about it much, me and you, but
Affects everyone. It's death.
that's the thing, though. Like, does it?
Everyone
Some
dies.
people, but some people
Or
kill
have
for like fun. It's like,
yeah, but it affects them too. Effect
yeah.
can be positive or negative, good or bad. Death is one of the
Yeah, it's like a universal topic.
major. Yeah.
Um,
But why death? Why are we talking about death?
I just said because it's like a universal topic that affects everyone, like you said.
We all die. We all have
We all die.
people around us who are going to
It was
die.
said we said in the last episode that everything is temporary.
Exactly. And though it's a very, it could be a very dark topic or a very grim topic, for me, or what I noticed is that maybe while reading the book Thief actually, is that the idea of death is not only about death itself, but it's about an end of something and a beginning of something else. Like it's a new beginning. So it's more hopeful for me when it comes. I try to look at it from a hopeful perspective. Death
Mhm.
means a new start.
Yeah, it could be. Do you think that always is the case?
No,
Is
of
it
course
always the
not.
case?
No.
No. So yeah, so that can also represent an ending, or it does represent an ending of a life for sure. And but like it's used for, a lot of metaphors, and also people just use the words to talk about something very extreme, like, oh, I'm gonna die if this happens. Like you don't really mean it, but because you want
Oh
to
yeah.
emphasize what you're
How
saying,
extreme
yeah,
it
you
is.
use death as a way to say that it's like extreme.
Or I'll die
Um,
for someone
yeah,
or something.
or like I'm gonna kill you, or
I
like,
hate that. I used to
yeah,
use that a lot. I hate it now.
yeah, or like you said, Tegan and Sara's album "Love You to Death."
Yeah, that's
You
an
know,
extreme. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And in the topic of Tegan and Sara, the title is Burn Your Life Down because Sara talked about it before and said that it was written about her grandfather that lost her grandmother. So the song is about him and about
The song
him
literally
dealing
says,
with,
burn your life down and everything.
yeah. And so
So,
that's the song we're going to analyze at some point.
um, so, first, we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna talk about the book Thief by Marcus Zusak.
Yes.
And Debbie read a book called Oscar and the Lady in Pink. I tried to find it. I found the very first pages of it, so I read a little
Mm-hmm.
bit. So I
Mm-hmm.
know he's a 10-year-old boy who's in the hospital. He has cancer.
Yes.
Is he
Yes.
writing a letter to
To
God?
God.
Because
Mm-hmm.
I got bits of it. I couldn't even find the whole thing. On Script, you have to subscribe, so I didn't want to
Yes.
like pay for that. And it's I like the idea of it. It seemed like a very easy and chill book.
The easy read is short, and it's like you said, it's Oscar writing to God. So the ladies who go, these are
The
women who go
nurses?
visit. they're not nurses. They go visit
Oh,
the children. They volunteer pretty much to go spend
yeah,
time with
yeah,
these
yeah.
kids. And then this one lady, she's the oldest. And because he in like the final stages of his life, she's the only one that is allowed to go every day to see him because they're only allowed like twice a week or something like that. And then she suggests him to write to God. And so she creates this legend that says on the like final days of the year, um, God ages 10 years per day. So so Oscar starts writing his life. So the first day he's like, oh my God, I was just born. So today I learned to walk. I learned to like, so each day he talks about the stages of life. And I think it's very interesting. I actually forgot about that. When I read it again last week, that's when I remembered that each day he talks about like he is old. Like the fourth day he's 40, and then he's like, oh my God, the 40s are terrible because I met this. And then he talks about the other patients, like,
That seems fun
there's,
actually to read.
yeah, like I really recommend it. There's like drama between the patients. I don't want to give too much away, but
It's a very short book actually, because I noticed
yeah,
it's 99 pages on script.
it's super short. So so yeah, that one. So I decided to read that one actually because of Tuesdays with Maury,
Oh,
because it reminded me of it. So
okay, okay, yeah.
that's why I wanted to read it. And it deals with death, but I don't think I can relate the this book with the book Thief. But I highly recommend.
Let's talk about The Book Thief though.
Hmm.
That book, my God, it took me ages to read. I started reading it actually when I was traveling with Debbie
It took
in
you like
January.
7 months.
Yeah. And I just because like when I go back to teaching, I don't read any book because I'm already reading the books that I'm teaching.
Hmm.
So it's like it's consuming my time that I have to analyze every bit and pieces. So I went back to reading it and like it's not ending for fuck's sake. And to be honest, I got bored. I was like, I need to find an audiobook for this. And I couldn't because the audiobook is in a different language on
What?
Audible. Yes, not in English.
That's weird.
That's why it took me so much long. So I
Yeah,
started
it
reading
is
like,
very long. I forgot it was long.
yeah. And it's
The
not only
next
that
ones
it's
are going to
long,
be
it repeats itself a lot.
right.
Though the last bits made me emotional, I admit.
Hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, I like the book, but like after it tore my soul away.
I know. The next ones are going to be like we're going to choose short books for this book club because long books don't work
Because
for us.
it's true, I'm a literature major, but right now I'm going through this phase of I can't read, I can't write, I can't speak, I can't do anything.
That's
So,
fine, and I think that the book club helps.
um,
But hopefully shorter books will make it
yeah,
better.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just a phase. I'm just summer phase, summertime sadness.
Summertime
Um,
sadness.
that's true, yes. Um, speaking of, what drew you? I want to ask you a question before we discuss these footnotes I have here or the notes.
Mhm.
What made you like this book, and what drew you into this book?
So
Because you recommended the
I
book,
mhm. I
and you
read it.
said you worked on it. Sorry.
Yeah, I read it first. I was still in Brazil, and I read it in Portuguese. And for some reason, I always relate to like girls who are kind of like outcasts. So these type of background already um, interest me.
They draw you in.
And in Portuguese, it's called "The Girl Who Used to Steal Books" is the title in
Oh
Portuguese.
yeah, yeah. And so
It's
it's
not
like
the book thief because the book thief could be anybody could be a thief, you know. But in Brazil, it's like marketed as like a
just like
girl
the
who's
woman in the picture.
exactly
That haunted me, by the way. That we're gonna talk about that later.
okay. Um, so that already interests me. And then the fact that it's Death that is the narrator, that was really interesting to me because the way it's narrated, it's different and like captivating
I love the
because
narrating. So
because
it's,
the narrating, it's almost like away from the situation.
by the way, for those who have not read it and are not willing to read it, it's narrated by Death. So Death is
Mm-hmm.
personified within this book. And
Mm-hmm.
the narration is very smart and very complex as well, especially the last bits of the
It's like
book.
a bunch of metaphors, like,
It is very nice. I mean, the narration itself made me stomach reading it, but
and
the
every time,
repetition
yeah, and
annoyed
every
me.
time someone dies, the sky is a different color. So
Yeah.
that was also interesting. Like anytime there was a description, the
Yes.
description is like really good, and I like her.
You enjoy
Um,
description, right?
yeah, and her growth because it starts. She's really little until she's like 14, more or less. So like all the stages of her life plus her relationships also interested me, like the other characters, her family, like super different but also intriguing because you can see that they are like the mom is hard and angry but she's has a like a big heart, and then the dad is like the sweetest guy ever.
I
So
love
like,
the dad. Oh my God.
yeah, what do
Even
you
the
mean they
mom.
are a couple?
She's like
Yeah,
she reminds me of my boss
did you
at
see the
work.
movie? Did you
She
see the
reminds
movie?
no, I want to
There's a
see it with
movie,
you.
you should, okay, we should watch it.
Yeah.
We should watch it.
I almost I but I was like, no.
And it's also during the war, which is
The
an
Second World
interesting,
War.
yeah, Second World War, which it's interesting to me. And it's in Germany. So these people, they are not Nazis. They are like also the outcasts of the city. And they have to affiliate to the party in order to not stand out to the government and be seen as rivals. And because people were literally being
That dad is an
shot.
absolute sweetheart, and
Yeah.
he risked his life. I said his lives because like literally he had many lives because he keeps on
Hmm.
risking his life to save
Hmm.
people, to save Jews as well from Nazis in
Yeah.
Second
And they're
World War
very
in Germany.
poor.
Very. And
Yeah.
still they fostered
Mm-hmm.
Liso and
Yeah.
took care of her. There's always dinner on the table.
Mm-hmm. Her
That's what I
name is
appreciate.
Liesel, by the way. We didn't
Liso?
see Liesel.
Yeah, Liso, yeah.
No, we didn't say her name. Her name is Liesel.
Liso.
And yeah, so like that's why. And then I really liked the book. I think I read it like maybe twice. And then when I had to pick a book for my master's final project, I picked this one because I knew it very well and it was something that I enjoyed. So I would enjoy creating the design for that as well. Like as if, because so in my program, we had to design like the set of a movie based on a book. Like each person had to choose a book and then build or design the images. So I'm going to post on Instagram images from my program for the book thief.
Yes,
So
please. I want to see.
if you you can, do you want to, we can look at it right now. So if you click on production design,
I
this
know.
is my final, that's like all the stuff on the wall is my final presentation. So this is Himmel Street with all the houses.
Oh, yeah.
See, there's a model that I created. So that's the street that she grew up in, or not grew up in, moved into.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I'm gonna put this on Instagram for
Okay.
people to see. So these are visuals that I created. So this is the house. This is when she found the first book.
You made the house nicer than what I imagined.
Right. This is the basement.
Oh, yeah, this is exactly how I've imagined. Very nice. That's amazing, actually. You mentioned something about relating to outcast. Was it girls?
Characters.
Characters. I thought it only meant girls because I noticed a pattern with me that the
Well,
characters I relate to are usually outcast men.
no, mine are outcasts. girls because remember, look at this book,
Yeah,
The
the girl they
Girl
left
That
behind.
Left Behind. And I have
I
another one
noticed this.
downstairs that is like sisters, something about
You're going to
sisters.
notice The Great Gatsby. By the way, it's that
It's a
short.
man.
It's a man. A Tuesdays with Maury. Every book,
I think that's great because then we like diversify our
that is true, but I
um
also relate to outcast older women, like middle-aged women a lot.
mhm.
Like Virginia Woolf's writing, for example, Mrs. Dalloway. I truly relate to Mrs. Dalloway. I feel like the same. I don't know if you've read it. I bought Orlando the other day. I have not read it yet.
Recently I
And
read The Girl Who Couldn't Read. It's all about girls.
now I bought Orlando. Orlando is about her lover, Vita Sackville-West. I watched,
Oh, you told me about it. You told me
yeah,
about
I
it.
watched the movie, but I've not read it. So, it's basically she makes the girl transgender, basically. It's the first transgender book.
It used to be Orlando and now it's something else.
No, no, no.
No.
So it's like what I've understood. It's a woman in a man's disguise, or a woman that makes herself a
So it's a
man, something
trans
like that.
man. It's a trans
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man
It
named
is,
Orlando.
but they didn't have that vocab yet.
Okay.
All right. So it's the first
Hmm.
transsexual novel ever. I'm excited to read it, but I'm also scared because it's hard.
We can have this one for the book. Is it short?
It's short.
We
Yeah.
can have it for the book club like in the future whenever you
In the
feel like it
future.
because neither of us read it.
Yeah, it's just it scares me. I don't know why.
Whenever you're ready, because we should do a catch up on Tegan and Sara for sure because they've been away, but we still. I mean, I still like think about them every day. So
I think about them a lot. But like
hold
so
on, let me just show you this. I found this author. She does graphic novels. So I read one of her graphic novels and I pre-ordered the second one, which is also about death, by the way, because it's a girl who loses her sister, and then it's like her journey, and it's like a queer story. But the author has a book that it's called "I'm Not Orlando." It's in
Orlando.
Portuguese. She's Brazilian, but the thing is, look, it's one of the pages. It says here him why there were no doubt about their sex. So I think it's related to
It
the
is
one you're
related.
talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
So
it's a very famous novel.
I think I'm gonna try to find it and read it. It's a graphic novel as well. We could even like have like we read the Orlando one and then this one we read together and I like tell you what it is in the episode. That would be fun because I don't think it's long. I think it's like a short.
I was telling you about, yeah, the characters that I mostly relate to, and the character that I felt very bad for or I related to, other than the father, was Max, the visitor.
Mhm. So I
Just
mean
left in the basement.
we didn't talk about what the book thief is about. So like
We
the
did.
no, we didn't talk about Max yet, and he's like
Oh, yeah,
one of the main characters. And
that's
like
true.
so the story of the book is Liesel is from Austria, and when she's really young, I think she's 8, her mom, who it doesn't say, but like it gives you the idea that the family's communist. So the mom gives both her and her brother to fostering in Germany, in close to Munich, but the brother dies in the
She
middle.
sees the death in front of her.
Yes, in the train, on the train going to Germany. So they buried the brother in a small town in the middle of between Germany and Austria. And then she arrives at the house and like the biggest story is that the at some point the family is
She
hiding a
finds a
Jew.
book. Wait, you left an important bit.
Mm.
When they were burying her brother, she finds a book that catches her attention. Know that she's not a good reader. She barely knows how to read or write or whatever. And she takes it, and it's a book about grave digging or
But did you
something like that.
understand why she took it?
because she wants to learn that? I don't
No.
know. Why?
So she took it because this is her last time with her brother. She
Oh,
has nothing to remember her brother by. Like she doesn't have anything. She's gonna like her mom is gonna drop her off and she's not gonna like
it's the
her
first book she
memories.
steals.
Yeah, it's the first book she
Yeah.
steals from the snow in the cemetery. And it's like I said, it's a book about how to dig a grave and bury someone. And so she like takes it, and because I think like she was also dealing with all the emotions, and then it was something that she saw,
PTSD.
and I feel like
Yeah.
it's something that physical that she could hold on to, that
Yeah, that's
represented,
true.
that time, that scene of like, burying her brother and all of that. So she takes it with her, so it's almost like she's taking the brother with her, but she doesn't know how to read, and she doesn't even know what the book is about. But it was like the manifestation, the physical manifestation of the moment of like burying her brother in the cemetery. So at least that's what I took from it. But anyways, she arrives at this house with this family, and um, later in the story, they hide a Jew who is Max. They hide him in the basement, and it's because what's her dad's name?
Hans.
Hans. Hans.
Hans.
So her foster dad is called Hans, and he went to war with Max's dad. And so pretty much like in the war, Max's dad saved Hans. So he kind of like had this, not favor, but
Yeah.
like he was like, he died for me, so I'm gonna do anything to,
Yeah.
protect you whenever I can. And then at some point he leaves. Like I don't know, are we going to talk about all of it? Because I feel like I know this is a book
No.
club, so we can tell spoilers, but I feel like
Yeah, but why are we talking about death? Because the narrator is death, and because the book talks about death, and death is a very important topic within the book.
mhm. At the end of the book, I guess we can say spoilers because it's a book club. So at the end
Yeah.
of the
They all die except Lisa.
everyone dies except Liesel, and the dad, her best friend's dad, because he's away, he's in war as well. But everybody else dies
She also
except
had a crush or a guy she liked, kind of, or a
yeah,
best
her
friend,
neighbor
Rudy.
Rudy, her neighbor,
Yeah,
is like one of the biggest characters as well.
exactly.
Um,
She steals
like
with him.
she wasn't in love with him, I don't think, but
She felt bad, I think. He had a crush on her, actually.
yeah, exactly. He had a crush on her. Um, and but he always tried to like steal kisses from her. And at the end of it, when he's already dead, she's like kissing him because she's like, I'm so sorry, like now I can never do it, like I refused all of this time. And then she
She's a
panics.
teenager at this point, so
Yeah. But after a few months, Max comes back, so he survives, which is cool.
um
But like, the book talks about Max's background and the family's background. It doesn't talk about the mom a lot. A little bit. Like they have
no,
children actually.
yeah,
Hans and what's her name?
Hans Jr. and forgot.
No, the mom's name.
Rosa, Rosa.
I think it is
Yeah,
Rosa. They have two children, the boy and the daughter like is kind of stranded, and they are affiliated to the party, so they're not they have these differences too.
yeah, and
The
that's
neighbors, yeah, the neighbors are all very poor, and Rudy has like many brothers and sisters, and everyone dies at the end because there's a bombing on
the
Himmel
whole
Street.
neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Who's
is
your favorite
insane.
character?
Um, Probably Liesel.
Mine's the father, Hans.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how the mother calls her Sosmensch, something like that.
Salmon, I think
Sosmensch, yes, German,
is it German for big
something like that. It's
or
a curse
something?
word. An insult.
Yeah, like the mom is always saying bad words and cursing at everybody and like very agitated.
Another question. Do you think the book would be different if it were narrated from Lisa's perspective instead of Death's perspective?
I was gonna say yes, but I don't think so because I think it was very well written. Like, I think that did a good job.
Yeah, but Lisa, if it's from Lisa's perspective, Lisa wouldn't be able
Because you know what?
to
It was
get into
Lisa's
the heads of
perspective
people.
because Death finds her, is it her diary or
She writes exactly. She starts writing after
because
the bomb and the death.
that's why Death tells the story because she finds or
He tells it from her
or they.
perspective, but he's also omnipotent. He gets into the thoughts of other people. Not very much, but
Hmm.
he
Because
does.
Death says I only met Liesel 3 times because when her brother dies, when everybody dies at the end, and
When she died, right?
no, there was another time. It was like a soldier. Her and Rudy find a soldier dying, like in the street.
Oh, he encountered her but didn't take her. Got it.
Yeah, those are the 3 times
Oh.
that Death encountered Liesel before Liesel's death. So these were the only times that Death saw Liesel. So there's no way that Death could know everything about her life. So it was from Liesel's perspective in the end because it was from her writing.
That's true.
Because Death found
Have you read
her
other books
diary
about that?
or book. If I had read,
Other books about that you
well,
can mention
Oscar
since
and
The
the
Lady in
Lady in
Pink.
Pink,
Let me remind you of a book we read and discussed here. It's about death.
Maury, Tuesdays with Maury.
That too,
We
but
were
there's another one.
liars.
Yeah. And we watched the show.
Hmm. We
Yeah.
should we should have a book club for the next books after
Yes.
We Were
I'm
Liars, and
very
then we can
excited. Yeah.
discuss all the books,
The
revisit,
show.
and the show. We should definitely do that. So, other books that I read that do with that is the one I just told you about, the graphic novel that the girl loses her sister. The girl who couldn't read does involve death. I'm not gonna say anything because it's definitely a spoiler. The Secret History also involves death because it's a group of like young adults in college, and one of them is found dead. So it's about death.
Don't you think every book deals with death at some point?
I mean, for sure. I'm
There's a
looking
book
at the
called The
list.
Sense of an Ending. I've read it very long time ago. Actually, I read it because it was in Sarah's an SKQ
Reads.
reads
Hmm.
suggest. I used to get the books that she suggested when
Look
I
at this
first
one that
became a
I
fan.
read: The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. So also about death because she dies 7 times.
Oh, you track your readings on Goodreads. I don't.
I do.
I stopped.
I do.
I'm trying
And
to
I'm
look
very proud
to
of it.
find.
I'm trying to
That's
do
good,
it
yeah.
with movies and series too, but it's hard because it's too many. But I'm
I've
trying.
seen too many. Yeah, I can't. I can't. I've read too many books. I can't. So much.
But yeah, that is always a topic. That's what we said at the beginning. Like it's
It's always
universal
there.
and yeah,
Then
constant. It's like
let's talk about death in music and then in media. In music, well, it's a lot, obviously, but let's talk about death in Tegan and Sara's music
the only one I know is Burn Your Life Down. I didn't really go into all the
or
songs about
discography.
death. What I did was I searched the songs that had the word dying, death,
Oh, every
or
Tegan song.
died. There were 20 songs. Most of them were Tegan's, but some of them were Sarah's as well. Let me just go through some of them. So, Hold My Breath Until I Die.
Until I die. That's
It's
true.
literally on the title. Hold on. Love You to Death. You talked about Love You to Death, which is not a song, but it's
I'm
the
trying
title
to
of the
find
album.
that Substack. I forgot about that.
It was one of the first ones. Do you want to look for it?
I'm looking. I'm looking right now.
Tegan was talking about like recycling one of Sarah's songs,
Yeah,
and I think the
yeah.
song was called like
Faded for a
Life and Death. But
feeling. Faded like a feeling, the post. Since we're releasing another song this week from our upcoming album, Crybaby, called Faded Like a Feeling, I thought I'd sit
oh, here
back
it
and
is.
tell you the story
I
of the
found
song
it.
as I remember it. A new variation on a lyric annotation. We thought the song should have been called Faded, but that felt like a nickname. And in my opinion, the song is worthy of a full name. I know the second we get on tour, it will always go on the set list as Faded. But still, I'm glad it has a full name on the album. At the video shoot for the song last week, blah blah.
I'm gonna read it. Verse 2 was a breeze. I lifted another line from Are you sorry that you married her? When we met, I noticed that you and me got hurt too easy. After that, I struggled with where to go. But my brain pushed a lyric of yours that I love from a song called Life/Death. We
That
weren't going to record, and I felt glee, literal glee, stealing it. And then she talks about it again. I returned to Life Death to look for more inspiration. The bridge ended up a collaboration between you and I, even though you weren't there and I was pissed at you. So, like, our theory is that this song might have been the one with the lyrics Love You to
love you
Death,
to death, yes.
but it could be. I'm just not sure because the way Tegan wrote
Mm.
this kind of says like
But
she wrote it for Crybaby
I
and
remember
they weren't gonna
something.
use it.
That's true. But I remember in a very old interview that Sarah said there is a song called Love You to Death, just like there's a song called If It Was You, and it's not on the album. No.
No, but they said those are lyrics, not the song
Yes,
name.
yes, yes. Lyrics Love You to Death in a song that they have not released, yes.
And If It Was You as well were lyrics of a song that was not released. So they use it as like a metaphor. Knife going in, it says, "On the night I
Hyperbole.
die."
Hyperbole
Hyperbole.
means exaggeration. Metaphor means you compare something to
Oh,
something else with
exaggeration.
it.
Yeah, you're.
Using
It's
like
true.
as.
It's true. But yeah, alligator went around on me. I'd sooner die without. Anyways,
Nice.
which other songs do you think are about death? I think Soil Soil.
Yeah, so
Um, like
wait, dark comes soon.
no, well
Suicide.
maybe, but hold on. But Soil Soil, it's because it sounds like she's writing a song. So she's singing about someone who isn't there.
A
But
letter buried inside something very deep.
no, I don't think it is about death. I retract that.
I don't know. I just know that Burn Your Life Down is one of my favorite songs ever. You lay awake in the night, just staring at the ceiling above, pulling pieces of it out is such a waste of time. This is me. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling. Keep on fighting to remember that nothing is lost. In the end, this is also me. When you burn your life down, and I burn my life down. This is also a metaphor for me. The song's so sad. I don't want to cry.
Yeah, I think Relief Next to Me might be about it too.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It doesn't
she's saying
specifically say death, but it's about
no.
death of a lot of
Yeah, because
feeling lost when somebody dies.
but the I think the part that strikes me the most is the bridge. I drive around the block and then I'm looking to my right.
Feel the glass against my cheek, and I can't see you in the light.
Because I think that's when Sarah said that it was her grandfather looking at the light and not seeing her grandmother.
You know what's sad? I'm serious about this, is that death really, it affects not only the person dying, it actually does not affect the person dying because we don't know what happens after that. We don't know where they go. We don't know what happens in there.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know anything. But it mostly affects the people around the person who dies. Have you read The Perks of Being a Wallflower, by the way? I just spotted
Yes.
it in front of
No, I saw the movie. I didn't read the book. but I watched the
I
movie.
saw the movie and read the book. It's the movie is much better than the book. I'm sorry, but
Oh, is
so
it?
sad. I mean, for me, my brother loved
Interesting.
the book more.
Hmm.
My brother was so attached to
Does his mom die? I feel like his mom is dead.
his aunt.
Did the aunt die?
Yeah,
Okay.
his
Okay,
friend
so that's
committed
what it
suicide.
is.
His best friend,
Mm-hmm.
and the one he writes letters for, and his aunt, who
She killed herself too.
I think so.
Right.
It's a very
Yeah,
dark book. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. And like watching the movie, it's like no one sees the twist until the end, just like we were liars.
Yeah, we're talking about how death affects the people that are outside, like that are not dying. And so it's like
Yeah,
the feelings of
that's
death.
why people say that it's selfish to kill yourself because you're out, but people stay and they now have to deal with your death.
That's a very tough topic to talk about,
Yeah, for
uh,
sure. But that's
as
why
word
people say it's
is.
selfish. I'm not saying it
Yeah.
is or it isn't.
In Islam, it's a sin to kill yourself.
Mhm. Yeah, in Catholicism as well, you cannot be buried in a Christian cemetery or
No, you're gonna
um
be buried, but for us, it's
there.
like it's a straight way to hell because like you killed because it's a sin to kill any innocent soul.
Hmm. Hmm.
So killing yourself is considered a sin. And you basically interfered in God's timeline. You decided that I'm gonna take my life. You don't have like
Hmm.
power over me. So, but sometimes mental illness doesn't really make you
Right.
think.
I mean, yeah,
You
I'm
know,
talking about like in general,
you're
not like
aware. Yeah, yeah,
specific cases of people who are, suffering.
Do you think that death equals change?
Yes, of course.
Exactly. The death of a flower means a new one is going to bloom. A bit
Hmm.
cliche, but even the death of people, it changes things. Might not be to the best, obviously, but the only, like we said last time, the last episode, the only permanent thing in life is that everything changes.
Hmm.
So everything dies, that means everything changes. That's a good thing, I
Yeah,
suppose.
because
Because when you sleep in a very depressed mood, you can wake up in a much better mood.
sleeping is not dying though.
I'm talking metaphorically. When you sleep in it, like everything changes. Like the night dies, the night ends.
A lot of things have a cycle of when something ends, it starts again. Some things are like that. So like flowers, like you said, the sun or the day and night. So like
That is
something,
very
it's a cycle. So it something the day ends and then the night starts. Because like people are born, but the cycle doesn't.
yeah, you go
It
back to
has a
an old
beginning and an
age.
end.
Yeah, but still, you go back very crippled and you can't move and you need help like you were as a baby. You're just ugly, not nice as a baby.
Hmm. That's true.
Um, how about we play a game? Death in pop culture. How it works. One of us describes a dramatic fictional death without naming the work. The other guesses the book or the movie or the show. I'll start. I have one.
Okay.
Character um dies when a bullet goes through her chest and the blood splashes on her um blue or light baby blue sweater. And you should know this because that hurt me. We watched the show together.
Baby blue sweater, bullet.
A bullet goes through her chest. The blood. Her last words, she says to her girlfriend, "Oh, there's blood on your cheeks."
I remember this. I can't remember.
She doesn't realize that the blood is from her.
What did we watch
What did we
before
watch? The show
Skins?
that I made you watch.
Okay, now I'm trying to remember. Okay, it was what's her name?
The Tegan and Sara documentary.
Tara from
Sarah.
Buffy.
Yes.
Okay, I
That's
remember
famous
now.
step.
And her girlfriend
Willow.
was Willow.
Oh my God.
Wow, I really suck at this.
Do you wanna make me
I
guess?
don't remember. That's the thing. I didn't remember that she died from a shot, like someone shot her. I didn't
Yeah,
remember that.
Warren, that fucking bitch. He wanted to kill
Oh,
Buffy and remember? And Willow went
yeah,
crazy. Willow, evil witch.
yeah.
Maybe you are not watching. I was just watching on my own.
Um, I want to think of a death now for you, but I don't want it to be too easy.
Oh,
Okay, so this person is also shot in a van, and the van catches on fire. It's from a show from years ago, Canadian show.
Orphan Black.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot. I haven't watched it in 10 years.
Damn it. Um, Something more recent that we've seen.
Come on, we watched Skins. It has many deaths. We watched
No, but
Stranger Things, many
I don't want
deaths.
it to be obvious. That's why I went to Orphan Black, not the last
Okay.
three things that we watched. It was very smart of you to use Buffy because that was like we've seen things since then. Okay, I know, maybe. Um, so she dies from
Cancer in a hospital.
no, she was bitten to death with rocks.
Rocks?
Yeah, like like bitten to
Barbara
death.
from Stranger Things?
No, it's not Stranger Things. It's not We Were Liars, and it's not Skins.
Oh, shit.
Something else we watched, we really like. We talked about it for a long time.
Oh. Yes, the movie. The two
Yes,
girls who hid their
yes,
mother. The mother.
yes. Lovely Creatures.
Lovely creatures. Oh, I
No, I
love
don't think
that.
it's Lovely. It's something
It's,
else, which is a true story.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I remembered it because I listened to a podcast. It's Heavenly Creatures
Heavenly creatures. So good. Oh my God.
with Kate Winslet
Haunted
and
me.
Pauline. No, Melanie Linsky. Her name is Pauline on the movie. Hmm.
If I ask you to think of a character who died in a hospital because of cancer, which character would you think of?
Naomi.
I would think of Dana from the L Word.
Right, Dana. I was gonna say
So I forgot about Naomi completely when I was talking about
I
a
forgot.
character
I had
who was shot in prison. Who would you think of?
someone from Orphan or Orange is the New Black,
Come on, we all cried and have you seen
but
it?
yes, but someone was shot. The most
I don't know, she was shot or not.
no the most tragic death was Puse, and she
Yeah. She was
crushed to death by a guy on
crushed,
top
not
of
shot.
her. Like
That I hate that. Okay, moving on. That was supposed to be.
fun game.
Do you think some shows romanticize death, like 13 Reasons Why?
Yes, but I also couldn't remember other shows other than this one.
I don't think 13 Reasons Why romanticizes death, to be honest. I think I mean, maybe because I read the book a very long time before the show, way before
Yeah,
the
me
show,
too.
before everything. I was very young. Yeah, I was in love with ghosts and like, you know,
I don't know, and I
all of
also
that.
I have trouble like even thinking about it because I don't do it. So like I don't even
Yeah.
whenever that happens, I feel like I don't see
Like it
it.
raises more awareness. Um, there was a book I read when I was a teenager. I was 15. It's called I Heart You, You Haunt Me. It romanticized that so much. It was so
Wow.
stupid. And I made my dad's cousin get it to me from the US because we didn't have it here. And it was 2010 or something. And it was like
Hmm.
this tiny book and like the very few words. And I got gave it to a friend, a family friend. She never returned it.
That sucks.
All right,
Yeah, that
let's
is definitely
let's
romanticized.
play the second game.
So it's already done. We just have to play it. We
Oh
don't have to
yeah.
come up with anything.
No, I was
Okay,
looking through
perfect.
this. Nah. I
Okay,
just found a game here. It's a
okay.
website. I was like, say what? The famous last words quiz. So we're gonna start the quiz. Start quiz. I'm just like you, I don't know, I have not played it, okay? Tomorrow at sunrise, I shall no longer be here. Where the famous last words of whom? Prophet Muhammad, Martin Luther King, Nostradamus. How are we supposed to know? I think it's Prophet.
Wow, I have no idea. Tomorrow at sunrise, I
I think,
shall no longer be
no,
here.
wait. I don't know if he told people he's going to die. No. Maybe Nostradamus.
Sure. Can you hear the
Ah,
cat?
it is Nostradamus.
Honey. Yay.
Yeah, it's Nostradamus. All right. What were Elvis Presley's famous last words? I have left the building. I'm going to the bathroom to read. Let's have steak for dinner. What do you think?
I think the steak.
Yeah, same. Seems. Oh, I'm going to the bathroom to
I
read. Read
feel
in the
like
bathroom.
it's not that like that much famous because we
Yeah.
both of us didn't know.
I have offended God and mankind because my work did not reach the quality it should have. Were the last words uttered by which renowned
Vincent Van Gogh,
artist?
I think. Sorry, I didn't read the other. Oh, it was Da
Leonardo da
Vinci.
Vinci. Not. The Last Supper? The Mona Lisa, The Last Supper did not reach mankind? Okay. All right.
Right.
Actor Humphrey Bogart, I have no idea who that is probably best known for his line, "Here's looking at you, kid," in the film Casablanca. My dad loves this one. What were his last words? Goodbye, kid. Hurry back. Where's Lauren? Someone get me a smoke already. I think it's someone get
Oh,
me a smoke already. Seems like an old guy thing to say. What do you think?
same. I
Oh,
think the same.
goodbye, kid. Hurry back.
Wow. See, I suck at this.
I suck too. Which beloved singer said, "I'm losing it" as he died? We don't know a lot of people who died. That's why.
I'm losing it. David Bowie, James Brown, or Frank Sinatra? I have no idea. Bowie.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, it was Sinatra. Did you know?
No, I just clicked it.
Oh, which
Which
former
former
British?
prime minister's dying words were "on board with it all"? Oh, I know this one.
Oh, Churchill.
Yeah,
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill. Steve Jobs died in 2011 from pancreatic cancer complications. What was his final words?
It was worth it. I should have worked less. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's either I should have worked less or oh wow, just because it's funny. And the other one that was also weird was the one that they said it. So I don't know. Do you know?
I, I don't know. I think it was worth it.
Really?
I don't know.
Try it.
Oh,
Oh, see, it was oh wow. See?
as Marie Antoinette was led to the guillotine, what did she say? Let them eat. Oh my God, it's a famous one.
Pardonnez-moi, bonsoir.
I
I
have
have
seen
seen
all,
all.
I've
I
heard
have heard
all, I've
all.
forgotten all. I think that's the one.
Yeah, I've seen all. I've heard all. And I've forgotten all.
Oh,
Oh, it was
pardonnez-moi, bonsoir.
pardonnez-moi. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Whose last words were "swing low, sweet chariot"?
Harriet Tubman, Bessie Smith, Harriet Beecher Stowe.
I
Harriet
don't think
Tubman.
it's. You
I don't
think it's
know.
Harry Tubman?
No.
Oh,
Oh, it was. Ah,
I'm supposed to know that. I'm very ashamed of myself.
who did you think it was?
Harriet Beecher Stowe.
Oh well.
Shortly before his execution, his convicted murderer said, I did not get my spaghettios. I got spaghetti. I want to press to know this.
Thomas
I want
J.
the press to
Grasso,
know this.
John Wayne Gacy, or Jeffrey Dahmer. I think it was. I was gonna say Dahmer because this sounds like someone having
Damn
their
it.
last meal, but John
Yeah,
Wayne
it
Gacy was
is.
also. Oh, you
But
know it?
all of them. But I think Jeffrey Dahmer was the one who's involved in cooking food and something.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember Grasso. That's why I didn't know he was also a serial killer. I don't know. I have no idea.
Dahmer. Oh, Grasso.
It was Grasso. Great.
We
Oh,
have 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Out of
Good
dumb luck.
job. Yes.
Well, there are some more famous words here for people.
Hmm.
Um, do you care about knowing
No,
anyone's famous last words?
no.
Oh, who's that? That's George Orwell. What did he say? At 50, everyone has their face deserves. Okay, never mind. Um, let's wrap up. Your last personal thoughts. Share personal stories or reflection on how you've experienced or thought of death. Do you want to?
I can. I was gonna say at the beginning actually that like I don't know if I'm just a different type of person, but it doesn't really affect me. Maybe because it never happened to someone really close to me. But like I've had cats that, like I had pets and foster animals that died that were like I had them constantly, and then I did feel sad when they left and like their presence couldn't feel their presence, and that was like very it affected me. But I also at the same time kind of rationalized it, so I didn't really like it didn't happen for too long, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I'm a little bit, is stoic the word about it?
I don't know if it would have been different for me.
Because like all of my grandparents passed away, and I don't really like it didn't really affect me. But also because I lived my entire life in a different city, so they weren't a constant in my life.
That's
So I don't
true.
know.
I don't know. Death for me is I have a complicated issue with death. I don't, thankfully, I don't have someone very close to me who died. But
Mm-hmm.
I think my problem is my fear has come from living through war
Yeah.
and people like, seeing people who die around you. Like you're just in a war zone all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
So it becomes like a that's the constant, or like
like it's just like, am I desensitized or do I just feel like it's like a shadow around
mm-hmm.
me that I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
just give me some time. Just let me fix my whatever. Just don't take those
Mm-hmm.
people away right now, please. I'm always like, oh, please leave my dad alone. Leave my mom alone right now. Be
Mm-hmm.
back. Because I'm always scared of losing because I know people who lost their parents. I
Yeah.
know people
Yeah.
who lost their. So I don't know. What gives you comfort when you think of death?
I think routine, I think like that's what I was saying, like just living life as is helps me. But I don't know if
Yeah.
that's me not like wanting to process, like, oh, I'm gonna pretend that it doesn't happen, but it actually is affecting me, or it's just really,
No,
does
I think you're old enough and aware enough to process it if it happened. Maybe
right.
you process it through routine.
But what was gonna like
You
it's
were
like the
very
routine,
sad when your cat died.
yeah. But what I said about the routine is like it gives me comfort when like people don't treat that differently, like because it happens with everyone, then of course you have to process it, and um Like if you're sad, you should like I did. I felt sad, but I think maybe I just let myself feel it, and then like it happens like I don't want to say the word fast, but I guess in comparison to like other people, maybe faster. It might be because like what you said, that like I'm an adult and I like know things, and like because like in the end there's nothing I can do
Maybe
also.
because it's a cat, not a person. Maybe it's a bit different.
Maybe. Yeah.
I had a student who cried for days when her cat died.
Hmm.
Days. She would put her head down and cry.
But yeah, like that everyone is different for sure. And I
What
just know that it doesn't
gets
affect me as much as other people. Not
other
that
people?
like sometimes I wonder if that's like a defect, or like I'm heartless, or I don't know. But I also feel like I do so much for the living that like is I'm not heartless. You know what I mean? I wouldn't call myself heartless just because
Heartless.
I get over deaths
No, just
quicker than
people
most.
process their feelings differently.
Yeah.
It depends on the person who died. So
Yeah, exactly. Like when something
I
happens with someone close to me it might be different.
exactly. I agree with you because I cry about characters dying in shows more than I cry about people
But it's not that
in life.
you're being emotional. It's not like you're not it's they're not part of your life, so they're not like I don't know.
It's a
But then you're
shock.
like, yes, they are part of my life. Like
You
I don't know.
know? Um, what gives me comfort? This is a
Oh
cliche.
yeah. What gives you comfort?
I'm gonna say religion, to be
Hmm.
honest, for me.
Yeah.
I mean, my faith is that like everything in God, like everything is gonna be okay.
Connected. Oh, okay.
Everything
Yeah.
is there. It's gonna happen. Whatever it's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Hmm.
Like in nature, let's say, or in whoever is out there controlling our world. It's just I feel that like
So you believe in like when someone dies, it's because it was
their
meant to
time
be.
is up.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's up. That's it.
And everyone, for
They don't
everyone, it's
have
gonna happen. So,
anything exactly. They don't have anything to give the world right now, and the world doesn't have anything to give them.
hmm,
You know what they say about the Pandora's
there was
box?
something, there was
You don't die
something in
unless hope is gone.
that's true. That's true. But I was gonna say that that's something in the Oscar and the Lady in Pink. Now I need to find it because, oh, I think I might have taken a picture. Okay, it wasn't about dying, it was about pain.
Oh,
So, okay, so like it's about so it's talking about Jesus Christ when he is
mm,
put on the cross, and
mm,
they screw his hands and feet right on the
mm-hmm.
cross.
Yeah.
So of course he felt pain, but you're not the word it's used here in Portuguese. It's you're not obligated to. You don't have to feel distressed. Like you can control your mind to like you're feeling pain, but you can
Mm.
control yourself not to feel distressed. Like you feel the pain, but you don't feel
Like it's,
in you feel the
there's
physical pain.
pain, but
You feel
it's
the
not the end of the
physical
world.
you feel the physical pain, but you
Mm.
don't feel the pain in you. Like
Yeah, yeah.
like oh you're sad or so you feel pain because you're in
I think
distress.
I got the moral. I think I got the moral. Yeah.
So and then it says he asks the lady in pink, "Do you know someone who would be happy to die?" And then she says, "I do. My mom said that um, she was like excited because she would finally know what would happen after."
Yeah.
So I think that's something that I've been thinking, made me think that maybe I should think that way because there's nothing we can do, right? So like
No,
I
no.
feel like I like when I'm old in age at least, like I should feel excited about it. Like I'm not
Actually,
rushing. I'm not
I don't,
rushing,
yeah, I don't want to live
but
to my 80s or 90s and be crippled. No, I don't want to.
so
I don't
like
think I want to.
I should feel excited about what's next, you know? Because we don't know.
It's scary.
It is, but like there's nothing you can do. That's the thing.
No.
Like it's gonna happen anyway. So like
But it could
that's
happen it could happen right now
yeah,
for
that's what
us.
the passage says. Like you don't need to feel distressed about it
It's true.
because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
there's not gonna make it not
Change
happen.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like you need to like change your
Perspective.
approach.
Mm. Do you think community has an important role in dealing with grief that comes with death? Of
Yes.
course, right?
Yes,
Need
of
people
course.
around you sometimes. Some people like to be alone when they're dealing with such grief, but I feel like community can
That's
help.
the
Like
thing. Everyone deals with it differently.
that's
And
why
like
there's funerals, right?
oh yeah. Yeah, so you can, process it
Share
with others.
other people, yeah.
Yeah, for the
Yeah,
same reason. Everyone is there for the same reason.
exactly. Exactly. There to do. Just like there's a wedding, you're celebrating with the people. There's a funeral, you're also,
Hmm.
consoling the people. Um, what do you think death looks like? What does it look like to you? When you
Oh,
say the word death, what does it look like to you?
oh, that's the
Just a
thing.
black hole. It's a
To
black box.
me, to me, it's someone cloaked. Because, but that's because I used to read like graphic novels, and that's
Yeah,
how it was,
how it was imagined. I just think there's a black picture, like a black.
I don't know. I don't really imagine it because I had it so ingrained in my brain that it was a cloaked person. But I have no idea. Because that is different. Like it's happens in many different ways. So,
Just a black screen for me. I can't give it any other signifier.
right.
Uh, what would be written on your epitaph?
No idea.
I
I don't
used to
know.
love poems about that. Used to
Hmm.
love, love.
Do you
There's a
have something
poem.
that you want to be on your thing?
So, since I'm a Muslim, my epitaph will have, well, we're not allowed to put quotes on our epitaphs, I think.
Hmm.
I'm not sure. But I think it has to be like a Quran verse, I think.
Oh, okay.
But what I want, yeah, I would like to have light up. No, but I used to love there's this poem called Oh Death Rock Me Asleep. It's by Anne Boleyn. Bring Me to Quiet Rest. I used to love that song when I
That's
was
nice. It's
15.
nice.
It's like, oh, Death rock me asleep, bring me to quiet rest. Stolen my.
Mine is
She
gonna
was
say
executed by her husband, Henry
Mine is
Tudor.
gonna say whatever that was.
That's nice. No, 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 I don't want this on my tombstone. But I remember I wanted this when I was 15, and then later on I studied Emily Dickinson's I Could Not Stop for Death. He kindly stopped for me. The
Hmm.
passage carried
I
just
was watching. Did you watch
ourselves.
the show?
Yeah, of course, Dickinson. Not ourselves, but immortality, something like that. Yeah, so I also wanted that. And then I
Hmm.
read a sonnet by Shakespeare on death, and I wanted that. And then I read a poem by Edgar Allan Poe, All Alone. I
You
think
have to
I
pick
still
only
want that.
one.
I know, I'm telling you the progress of how easily influenced I
Are there
am.
deaths in The Great Gatsby?
Yeah.
Cool. By the way, if anyone wants to continue with our book club, whenever it happens, it will be the next one is The Great Gatsby.
And
Um,
we're not going to discuss the Great Gatsby per se. We're going to discuss how dreams and aspirations can be your downfall,
okay.
maybe. Not dreams, like
Okay.
hopes and aspirations. But also we're going to
So I guess we can say we can talk about future.
future,
Like the
what we
topic would
want.
be
We're
future.
continuing on the same theme, like our fears,
Mm-hmm.
basically. Um, and I also want to discuss the queer gaze. It's a paper I've written.
Is that in The Great Gatsby?
It's a paper I've written about the Great Gatsby. Yes.
Okay.
It's not published. I don't think I'll ever publish it. I'll discuss it with you guys.
You're very excited to talk about it.
Yeah, because I made a whole theory about that. Called the
Very
queer
nice.
gaze and the Great
Very excited
Gatsby.
to read it and then find out your theory. So we talked about my master's and the book that inspired my master's, and then we're gonna do it for yours.
Yep. No, it didn't inspire my master's. The book that inspired my master's thesis is on change, actually. That and it's called the Parable of the Sower
Oh, that's true.
and Paradise.
That's true. But
Paradise
The
by
Great
Toni Morris.
Gatsby did inspire some of it for your master's because you did a
Oh yeah, for
paper
a
on it
course.
for a course.
But The Great Gatsby was just a book that I was so attached to, and I love. It's not my favorite. My favorite is I think Mrs. Dalloway,
Mm-hmm.
but that's why The Hours is one of my favorite books as well.
Yes,
Favorite
movie.
movies, yes. But The Great Gatsby just has this special thing in my heart. You either love it or hate it. Like this is the thing with people. They either like it or hate it. It's 70 pages. It's a
Nice.
novella, not a novel.
I will decide what to do, but we have one episode in the middle, so I'm hopeful
Yeah,
that
that
I
is
can
true.
finish my book first. And the next episode will be Tegan and Sara related.
Hmm.
We're gonna have guests, or that's the idea. I want to have people, so I want to prepare games. I want to catch up, so I'm excited for that. I really like this episode. I feel like I don't know. I feel like the topic of death, maybe before it wasn't, but right before this episode, I feel like I had a better grasp on the topic, so it was interesting.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts?
I liked it. I like preparing for it actually.
Yeah. Okay. Are we done? Do we have
Yep.
anything for the listeners?
I have a question.
Okay.
Um, question for listeners. What book made you feel less afraid of death or loss? It's a good way to have books suggested to us.
Maybe shows as well, not just books.
And shows. Yeah, like any show made you
Piece of
feel
media, maybe
less
songs.
afraid. Tell us about it.
Mhm.
Also, you can tell us what would be written on your epitaphs for ideas to steal from.
Oh yeah, true. But I decided mine already, whatever that was. I'm kidding.
Wanna end it?
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Miriam, for doing this with me.
Thank you.
Um, if you're listening to this, you probably know where to find us online. We're like everywhere. Just type the name and you'll find it. We have a link tree with all the links. If you want to see pictures and things with images, go to Instagram. We do have a Substack where we write random stuff called We Just Want to Write. Follow us, subscribe, leave a review, 5 stars, all that stuff. And thanks again for listening. See you next time.
Bye.
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 My head looks so small. Sorry, I got distracted.
Because this is the thing. When somebody forces me or something, I'm forced, I don't do it.
Oh God, I hate that.
Ah, wait, let me remove it.
Delete
Sorry.
it.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What did you pause?
I don't know. The cat distracted me.